Have you ever cried so hard you thought the pain would never stop? Most people believe grief is something you get over. But what if I told you, grief isn't meant to be escaped? What if it's meant to change you? This is the story of a boy who learned that lesson the hard way. And what happened next defies explanation. Stay until the end of this story. What you're about to discover will change how you see pain forever. His name was Carl, 12 years old. Ordinary kid, ordinary life. Until the day his mother died. No warning, no goodbye, just gone. And suddenly, the world didn't make sense anymore. The house felt colder. Food tasted like nothing. Even the sun seemed dimmer, like the universe itself was mourning with him. His father tried to help. Friends tried to comfort him. Teachers tried to understand. But Carl didn't want comfort. He wanted her back. And since that was impossible, he stopped wanting anything at all. Weeks passed. Carl spent most of his time in the backyard, sitting under the old oak tree where his mother used to read to him. One afternoon, he found something strange. A small ceramic pot. Cracked. Forgotten. Half buried in the dirt. Inside was a single seed. He didn't know why he kept it. Didn't know why he filled the pot with soil and placed it on his windowsill. Maybe it was muscle memory. His mother loved plants. Or maybe he just needed something to take care of. Something that couldn't leave him. That night, Carl cried. And as the tears fell, one landed directly into the soil. He didn't think anything of it. But the next morning, the seed had sprouted. Now here's where it gets strange. That plant grew fast. Too fast. Within days, it was the size of his hand. Within a week, it reached his shoulder. And every time Carl cried, the plant grew taller. At first, he thought he was imagining it. But then he started testing it. 1 tear. The stem thickened. 2 tears. New leaves unfurled. By the 3rd week, the plant had outgrown the pot. Its roots cracked through the ceramic and stretched toward the floor. Carl's father wanted to throw it out. But Carl refused. Because something else was happening. Something he couldn't explain. If this story is hitting different, drop a comment below with an emoji. Let me know you're still here. And hit subscribe, because these stories don't show up twice. The plant wasn't just growing. It was listening. On the nights Carl cried the hardest, the plant would hum. A low, resonant sound that vibrated through his chest. And in those moments, Carl felt something he hadn't felt in months. Peace. Not happiness. Not relief. Just acceptance. The plant didn't take his pain away. It didn't bring his mother back. But it held his grief like a mirror. And slowly, Carl began to understand. Grief wasn't poison. It was water. And just like that plant, he could grow from it. By the end of the year, the plant had become a tree. Its branches stretched through Carl's window and into the sky, covered in silver leaves that shimmered in the moonlight. People from the neighborhood came to see it, called it a miracle. But Carl knew the truth. It wasn't a miracle. It was a lesson. Grief doesn't end you. It transforms you. And if you let it, it can help you grow into something stronger than you ever thought possible. If this story moved you, do 2 things for me. First, share it with someone who's going through something heavy right now. Second, please subscribe and turn on notifications. Because I tell stories like this every week. Stories that don't just entertain, they heal. Drop a comment telling me, what's one thing grief has taught you? I read every single one. Remember, your pain isn't wasted. It's just waiting to grow into something beautiful.